2 ways to know if she's actually interested. She makes herself easily available to make plans, not, oh, I'm busy this time, and never says when she can be available. She is interested. She needs to make it easy for you to see her. Anything else, she's not interested. Number 2, if she adds conversation and context when you guys are texting, she's interested. If she never asks you any questions, if she sends one line, she's not interested, move on.
This man is cutting through the noise with 2 brutally honest signs of real interest, and he's 100% right. First, she makes herself available. Not, I'm busy this week, with 0 follow-up. Not vague excuses, not radio silence. If she likes you, she'll make it easy to see her. She'll say, I'm free Thursday night, or can we do lunch Friday? Because when a woman is truly interested, she doesn't wait for you to carry the entire relationship forward. She meets you halfway. Second point hits just as hard. If she adds conversation and context when texting, she's invested. She asks questions. She replies with more than one word. She shares stories, reacts emotionally, initiates banter. And yes, if she texts first, that's a green light. It means she's thinking about you, craving connection, or wants your attention. But if every message feels like pulling teeth, short replies, long delays, no curiosity about your life, then stop convincing yourself she's shy. She's not into you. Just because she goes on dates with you doesn't mean she's sold. You still have to earn her. Interest isn't instant love. It's the door opening, but you've got to walk through it with confidence, consistency, and value. But let's be clear, a woman who likes you won't leave you guessing. She'll show up, she'll engage, she'll make space. Not perfectly, not every time, but consistently enough that you feel wanted. Because attraction fuels action. And if she's not acting like she wants more, then she probably doesn't.
Fellas, taking a girl on a walk as a first date is absolutely unacceptable. Man, y'all making it real hard. You're gonna take her on a walk? Are you? Bro, go to Topgolf. Go to dinner. Do some cliche, bro. Go to Wild Adventures. Laser tag. Anything. You're gonna take her on a walk? Shit, take her to the nice side of town and get some coffee, a little coffee date, a little coffee and crumpets, a little brunch spot, whatever, bro. There should be some gesture made, especially if you're the one asking to take her out. But generally, it's a guy trying to take a girl like, hey, I like you. I think you pretty. I want to get to know you. You asked her on a date and you going, nah, let's go take a walk. Don't piss me off. If my daughter say, oh, I met a nice guy. He said he wants to go on a date. I'll say, where you taking you, baby? On a walk?
He's dead on. When you say you want to take her out, implying intention, interest, investment, and then offer a free activity with 0 ambiance, no seating, no drinks, no vibe, it sends a message. I'm not willing to spend anything, time, money, energy, to impress you. And while some women might accept it, most are thinking, could this have just been a friend hangout? Because it feels like one. Now, romance isn't about extravagance. You don't need a 5-star dinner, but a little effort goes a long way. Coffee at a nice spot, mini golf, tap golf, ice cream downtown, even a drive-in movie or a low-key diner. These things create space for connection, comfort, conversation, without breaking the bank. And here's the real talk. If you can't afford a simple dinner or small outing, maybe you shouldn't be actively pursuing dates. Not because love needs luxury, but because showing up means bringing something. Time, attention, respect, and yes, a minimal level of financial readiness.
Here's some big brother advice on first date etiquette I wish I knew in my 20s. Number 1, bro, you have to plan the date. That's your job. Asking a woman on the first date, what should we do or what do you want to do, is an immediate turn off. She desperately wants you to leave, bro. Number 2, plan something fun and active first, followed by dinner. You break that ice without it being too intimate on the first date. Essentially, you're getting 2 dates in one. Bowling, golfing, wine tasting, escape room. Feel the vibe before you're obligated to sit across from her one-on-one for a whole hour. And they're usually not that expensive. 3, make sure that you confirm the day of. A simple, hey, good morning, I'm excited to see you. Just wanted to make sure we're still on for later. This reassures her that you're, 1, excited and interested as well. Now, this is not mandatory. If you really want to stand out from the rest of the 95% of men, offer to send her a car or offer to pick her up. Women take 2 hours to get ready. Last thing she want to do is worry about driving and parking. She might even refuse, but it's the gesture that counts. Number 4, moment that you see her, you want to give her non-sexual compliment. Wow, you smell amazing. What perfume is that? I really love this color on you. Really compliments your skin tone. The key is to make sure it's a genuine compliment. Don't force it. Don't lie. Number 5, you've got to learn to ask better questions. The key to having a great conversation with a woman is to ask good questions and actually listen. Listening to actually get to know her, not to respond. One tip that I use when she says something that's important to her or that stood out to you, want to nod your head and kind of lean in a bit. This will signal to her that you're actually listening and paying attention. You don't want to just nod and smile the whole time she's talking. Same way if you were reading a book and if something stood out to you, you highlight that part of it. Essentially, that's what you're doing. Number 6, always maintain a super high level of respect and mannerisms for your servers. Make sure that this is something that you do innately. You're not doing this because she's there. The biggest turnoffs, if you think you are bigger or better than the person who is serving your food. Always ask the server's name. That way, you want to get their attention. You're not flagging them down, and you build a rapport with that person. A please and a thank you after every interaction. Number 7, you make sure she gets home safe. The moment she agreed to go on a date with you and she stepped out of that house, her safety became your priority. I hate that I have to say this, but I'm gonna say it. It's because you paid the bill does not mean she's obligated to go home with you or for you to go home to her house. Be a gentleman, don't ask, don't mention it. There's always another time, bro. You're gonna call her car back to her place or you're gonna drop her at the front door. That's it. Lastly, the moment your ass get back in that car, you're gonna text her, thank you for your time. I had such an amazing date. Post-date etiquette can be the determining factor in whether you get a second date or not. The date could have been amazing. You ask her to come back to your crib and she not feeling it, cooked. You don't make sure she get home safe, you're cooked. Hope this helps, bro. Peace.
Let's start with the basics. You need to plan the date, full stop. Asking, what do you want to do on a first date? That's not being chill, that's being lazy. She wants to see your energy, your taste, your effort. If you can't decide where to go, why would she trust you to lead in anything else? So pick something, be intentional. And here's a pro move. Start with something fun and active, then go to dinner. As he said, bowling, mini golf, an escape room, wine tasting. These aren't just activities, they're tension breakers. You're not staring across the table sweating bullets. You're laughing, moving, building chemistry through shared experience. It's like getting 2 dates in one. Adventure first, intimacy second. And don't be competitive. This isn't about winning, it's about connecting. Now, if you're not naturally great at conversation, this is your safety net. The activity gives you things to talk about. You're not scrambling for topics. You're building rhythm before diving into deeper vibes over dinner. Confirm the date the same day. A simple, hey, I'm excited, just wanted to make sure we're still on, shows you care. It's not needy, it's considerate. And yes, offer to pick her up or send the car. Women spend hours getting ready. Hair, makeup, outfit, the works. The last thing they want is to circle the block looking for parking. Even if she says no, the gesture speaks volumes. You matter. Your comfort matters. That's how you stand out from the sea of guys who show up late, unprepared, and indifferent. When you see her, give a genuine, non-sexual compliment. Don't say, you look hot. Try, wow, you smell amazing. What perfume is that? Or, I love that color on you. It really suits your skin tone. These aren't just lines. They show observation, warmth, and class. And as I said, mention something she's wearing. Make it personal. Say it reminds you of a good memory. But keep it friendly. No roasting. No jokes that could land wrong. First impressions are fragile. Protect the vibe. During dinner, maintain eye contact. Smile. Stay present. Don't stare at your phone. Don't rush. Let the conversation breathe and ask better questions. Not just what do you do, but what's something you've done recently that made you proud? Then actually listen. After dinner, if you go for drinks, that's where your humor can shine. Exaggerate stories, be playful, keep it light and positive, but always read the room. Is she engaged, laughing, leaning in? Or is she checked out, tired, giving short answers? If you can't read her energy, which many men struggle with, default to chivalry. Offer to take her home or call her an Uber. Don't push, don't hint, don't expect anything. Her saying yes to dinner doesn't mean yes to more. And here's the final move. Text her after she gets home. Something simple. Had such a great time, thanks for saying yes. If you don't text, silence sets in. Doubt creeps in. Was it bad? Did I mess up? A small message keeps the connection alive and shows you're not playing games.